Good morning, students. Today we are going to do very important topic in grammar, subject verb concord or subject verb agreement. It means a verb must agree with its subject in number and person. If the subject is singular, the verb should also be singular. If the subject is plural, the verb should also be plural. For example, the dog chases the cat. The dog is noun subject singular which has no s while the verb has s. The dogs chase the cat. Here the subject has s and it suggests the plural. So it means children, if there is a singular subject, then the verb would have s with it, and that also in the case of third person. While if the subject is plural, no s will be added to the verb. The verb doesn't have s in the case where singular, the girl has been talking to me. Second, the girls have been talking to me. So here the subject has subject, according to the subject, the verb, the possessive verb has changed. Rule number 1. Two or more singular subjects joined by and take a plural verb. For example, Mohan and Sohan have passed. Sometimes two subjects are regarded as representing one idea, then the verb used is singular. For example, bread and butter is a wholesome food. Third, let's do the third rule. If two singular nouns refer to the same person or thing, the verb must be singular. For example, the poet and philosopher is dead. On the other side, if the article is used twice, then two distinct persons are intended. Means we are referring to two different people, and the verb used is plural. For example, the poet and the philosopher are dead. Rule number 5. If two singular nouns are joined by and preceded by each or every, the verb used is singular. For example, each man and every woman in the village is terrified. So here, because each and every word are used before the nouns, is verb is added as they are preceded by each or every. The noun, singular nouns are preceded by each or every. Two or more singular subjects connected by or, nor, either, neither take a singular verb. For example, either Mohan or Sohan is missing from the class. Seventh rule, when one of the noun or pronoun joined by is joined by or, nor is in the singular and the other is plural, the verb should be plural according to the plural subject. For example, John or his brothers are culprits. So we are referring to the second subject, and therefore we have put are as the verb referring to or representing to or using for the subject brothers, nearest subject. When two subjects are joined by or, nor, are two different people, the verb agrees with the subject nearest to it. For example, neither my brother nor I am happy. So here we are talking about two different people. Both are singular subjects, and therefore am is used, that is closest to the subject I. According to the ninth rule, if two nouns are joined by with as well as verb agrees with the first noun. For example, the king with all his ministers was killed. So we are referring to the king. When we are writing was, we are referring to the king because it is joined by with. Nouns plural in form but singular in meaning take a plural form of verb. For example, scissors, tongs, goggles, compasses. So we always say, give my scissors, or scissors are being taken away by my friend. So like that. So scissors, tongs, they all come with s in the as a subject. Uh, Rule number 11, the nouns that appear to be singular but are actually plural, the verb used with them will be plural. For example, the cattle are grazing in the field. So, as the kettle is referring to the plural subject, therefore, are is used as verb with it. Rule number 12. If the is used before an adjective and a noun is made, the verb used would be plural. The rich are quite happy. So the is used before the adjective rich, and by adding the to rich we have made it a noun, and therefore we are referring according to that we have put the verb. In case of not only but also add neither nor, the subject closest to the verb determines whether the verb will be singular or plural. For example, not only Julie but George also wants to visit grandma. Not only Julie but all the grandchildren want to visit grandma. In the first example, we have put uh, the verb with s because we are referring to singular subject, while in the second sentence we are referring to the subject grandchildren, and because of that we have not put s with want. Rule number 14. Measurements of money, time and distance usually require a singular verb. For example, $100 is a lot of money for a bottle of wine. Rule number 15. The words like several, all, few, both, many and some use plural form of verbs. For example, some people in my office are annoying. So as we are referring to people, some people, therefore we have put the verb are. Rule number 16. When none means no one or not one, it uses the singular form of verb, and at other times plural. For example, none of them is able to do my job. None are helpless because they can always try. So children, referring to the subject, when the verb is used different, it changes the meaning completely. Rule number 17. Here and there cannot be subjects. Therefore, if a sentence begins with here or there, look for subject in the sentence, or write correct form of the and write then correct form of the verb with it. For example, here is my jacket. So jacket is singular, therefore we have put is. Then here are my shoes. As shoes are plural, we have put are. Rule number 18. When word number is preceded with the word, precede means comes before the word a, use a plural verb. When the word number is preceded with the word the, use a singular verb. So here, for example, a number of people are waiting to see you. And then here a number of people are waiting for. Why we have put the plural verb are? Because we are referring to, we have here it is written a before the number. And when we put the before the number, for the second example, see children, the number of people seems to be countless. So that